Hello and welcome everybody out there in D&D land. Yes, I know we are fucked up with the cameras, but that's because somebody joined in halfway through and this always happens. You guys should be used to this by now. If you want to support our content, then please consider subscribing to our page, like, commenting, subscribing. All of that helps us out oh so very, very much. And if you're interested in joining our community, then you can go over to our Patreon. Link to that is in our description below. But anywho, let's get into the game. Why? There we go. 6 people. Hi, 6 people. How are you? So anyways, where last we left off, each of you were deep within this large, desecrated town. Creve met Steve, a contact from his patron, who he's able to summon and utilize once a day. Don't try to overwork him, or else he might turn out to be even more of a dick. But Steve seems pretty all right. He's kind of he's chill, one would say. Little hard-headed, but not too that bad. But anyways, you utilized him to earth glide you all like an elevator all the way to the top of this desecrated tree. And after learning about the potential repercussions of trying to kill one of the world trees inside of Exandria, you decided it was probably a better idea to just, leave it for now and have professionals deal with it. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe you just forget about it and leave it there. Who cares? But anywho, as you all came up here, you all decided that you needed to find a way out of this location, but those creatures are still scattered all across the city. You use Steve in order to produce some type of distraction for you all, while you all stealth through the area, and thanks to Kyle's fantastic ability that he has from his dagger, you all successfully managed to get your way out of there. Now, you're all on the outskirts of this city, moving back through these ancient, forgotten relics of history as you are moving back towards the exit. So, players, Steve is dead, unfortunately. You feel your connection to him just disappear.
Right, well, I guess we'll be seeing Steve another day, but he did a good job.
Yeah, McKee, can you... Who? McKeith's the one who's sending messages, right? Or was it someone else? Can't remember.
Which one of you has message?
I have sending.
Send it, yeah.
No, message.
Message.
Sending. Okay. Sorry, I heard messaging, and I was okay. My bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, can you send a message to Captain Seashore? Let him know we're on our way back.
Yeah, I'll attempt to do it. Just telling him that we're on our way back there now. Are you still there and safe?
Well, I'm pretty all right. Had to move a little further off. Saw a Empire scouting team across the mountain ridge to the north. Don't worry, I'm kind of tucked away right now, but y'all should hurry. If I start seeing more, I'm leaving.
Yep. So he hit a bit nearby. He wants us to hurry there because he saw an Empire scouting team ascend the mountain. So yeah, it's better we rush and hope and try not to run into the scouting team or anything.
That sounds reasonable.
Now that we are out of the city, we can walk a bit faster. I think we're out of the danger. We don't need keep stepping.
Oh,
okay.
Not just walk, we can power walk. It's good exercise as well as, it's speedy.
Oh, but it looks so damn stupid.
That's a matter of opinion.
No, it's objective fact.
I don't even know if people with hooves can power walk, because the whole point of power walking is to use the strength in your foot to project yourself while bending.
I always walk a little bit faster than any of you either way. Haven't you noticed?
Not really. It seems like you constantly try to keep going ahead of us. But I mean, I think I understand though. It's you think it's power walking stupid. It's because you can't. It's too challenging for someone with hooves. Rourke says, attempting to kind of goad Creve into power walking.
No, it just looks really stupid.
Y'all
It
lucky.
looks like you're trying to power walk.
Y'all lucky McKeith's not the one with hooves.
Yeah,
What's wrong with
don't you
hooves?
guys know ninja running is so much faster? Just look at Kyle.
Hey, I'm the fastest bitch in this group.
Exactly, ninja run. But anyways, as some of you power walk and others of you just briskly jog so that you don't look stupid.
I keep an eye out because I can, and I'm a rogue.
Warwick, this is the only reason you do not continually pop your hip is because you keep them limber. You just move those hips on your power walking all the time. Very easily. But yes, roll me a perception check, Kyle.
Yeah.
Cool, you're keeping watch. Anywho, Arite, you receive a message in your head. Hey, who the hell are you? And why were you in the library in the ruins of Draconia? You can respond to this message.
25. Oh god, I probably only have 25 words. Hello, I am Arite. I was doing research into subjects that I wanted to know about.
Wait, what are you?
25 words? Question mark?
Alrighty, what are you referring to? I mean, I assume Alrighty is saying this out loud.
Yeah, probably. I feel like he would just.
Are you okay? It's like yeah, that was less than 25 words if I counted correctly. But are you having a problem or?
We already know who you are, Arite. We were there with you. You don't have to remind us.
We know your last name too. It's hard to pronounce, but we know it.
We also know your sins of the literary kind.
Yes.
You're a bit
And
of an
we
open
know
book.
everything about your youth. Your mom taught us.
I can guarantee that she did not tell you much.
No,
That would have been the father.
Yeah, I was about to correct that. I was like,
Your
no,
dad
it was
told us.
Kyle. That's not true. That was his father. We sat down and went through his albums.
Don't tell the secret.
I'm sorry, you what?
I never knew Dragonborn younglings could look that way.
Yeah, I bet Arita's back. Don't worry. Even if you didn't get it in high school, I'm sure you can do it this time.
The
I'm also-
traditional 90s portraits of the baby lying there just
I'm
I mean,
also
babies
impressed by
are-
how much weight you lost. I mean, that seemed like it was hard to walk at one point, but you look at you now.
I hate all of you.
I mean, yeah, baby usually are ugly, but Dragonborn babies, like it's
they're
really
cute as fuck. There's no getting around it. They're cute as fuck.
No, they aren't.
They are so adorable. They're
It's a
born
matter
more
of
whole
opinion.
than real babies. Like, the ugly thing about real babies is they look like aliens. Dragonborn babies, they have scales. You know? Like,
Yeah, they look like lizard. Baby
They're
lizards.
hatchlings.
Small, cute.
yeah,
small
have you
little
seen baby lizards? They're so cute.
No, they are not.
Are you kidding
Yes,
me?
they
Baby lizards
are.
the most-
They are
They are
definitely
so
cute.
cute. Yeah, you know, you're the minority in this one, buddy. Baby lizards, cute. And anybody
Lizard?
out there watching right now, comment down below. How cute are baby lizards?
Lizards in general are adorable. And I will not accept any other answer.
Alrighty then. Anyways, you do not get a reply quite yet. Maybe, but not yet. You all keep traveling for the next survival check from somebody else in the lead.
Aha.
I'd say 3.5 hours, 4 hours or so. Beelining it
Power
back
speeds.
pretty quickly, yeah. And as you get over back towards that entrance, you do see the two people that you left here waiting for Ladine, and waiting to not die upon traveling. Both of them are sitting there on the rocks. They look rough, but they're okay.
Hey, Gallo. So I can't remember the other one's name because I wasn't here
Ikdig.
that session.
Ikdig.
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 Gallo,
yeah.
Ikdig. Look who we found.
Hey,
Ladine, how are ya? Ikdig goes over to like give her a hug, and she just square jacks him in the fucking jaw. Crack. Ow.
Yes.
Oh.
Fist bump.
Let me help with that. And just lay on like 2 points of lay on hands to help with the jaw. Just like get adjust, probably relocate it.
Yeah,
Damn,
I mean
should've
that.
cast-
Ah.
I should have casted bless on her before she punched.
You got this. You stupid motherfucker, Ikdig.
ow.
Hurtful. You killed 4 of us.
It wasn't my fault.
She just looks up. So, Crystal One, I don't know if you want to listen to me now or not, but, smite?
No.
Someone roll a D100.
Oh gosh.
Welcome to
Oh
Clerics.
my god.
Mm,
I think that
Why
was
is it
so
so
close.
warm? Why is it so warm?
One day.
Now, Undine, I'm not gonna say it wasn't his fault, but at the same time, he wasn't himself.
It was that
Oh.
mirror thing.
Yes, of course. It was some other object that his curious ass fell trapped by and decided to utilize in order to fucking...
Well, you almost got yourself killed by touching that door down there, so you know.
Yeah, okay, actions for myself. I will take. That happens. His actions had consequences on all of us. You know, other dead people.
Well, you mean my point is that adventurers touch stupid things all the time. You're no better.
She points up to the dead body still hanging from the ceiling.
She does have a point, Grieve. His actions did result in the death of 4 people.
I mean,
As I
I don't
said,
think any of us have killed 4 people unnecessarily.
As I said, he's not at fault, but he also wasn't entirely himself. But that's something we can have on the way out. Let's help Gallo here. Let's get a. So I'm trying to think a stretcher going because Gallo was the one that couldn't move, right? He was.
yeah.
It has been 1 day since you all left and got back. He is now at the point where he can talk, but he can't move.
Okay, and we can move him now without super serious injuries.
Yes, we should.
So long as Ein is nearby in case anything happens, because the moment he starts bleeding, he's probably going to bleed out.
Okay. Well, I mean, if we have a stretcher, then that's like basically the way that works is that keeps him in the same position he's in while we move him. So.
Right. It's just an extra safety precaution. If something were to happen, he is about as weak as a commoner right now.
Yeah,
Hey,
and there's 2 clerics now for that, so.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
All right, you.
Yes.
Would you have a pair of javelin? I think you brought some last time.
You think I have javelins? I have 2 hand axes, a great sword, 2 more hand axes. I don't know why I listed them separately in my inventory.
Do you have a quarterstaff? Actually, I should.
I think
I
that
should just-
Rurik and I
think
have
I'd be
the
able to
same
see
idea.
that. Yeah, does Ein have a quarterstaff?
Oh, did Ian AFK?
Nope.
Oh.
No, I
Nope.
I have a dagger and a bow.
Okay.
I have a
think
shovel.
Makit- I think Makit does though, right? Makit.
Yes, I'm still using mine though.
Focus.
Yeah, I was about to. I know. I kind of figured, but that also kind of makes this slightly mean, but also funny. Rourke
Wasn't a wand?
takes his quarterstaff that he has, his walking stick, and kind of also takes off his cloak and kind of wraps and ties it to that one end of the quarterstaff, and then looks around for another big stick, and then sees Makit's he sees Makit's quarterstaff in his hand, just kind of starts going towards it, kind of like the.
I also have a spear on my back in case you want.
Oh, that works too, actually.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, though, don't I still have that Rundrow's head tied to it?
Yeah, he's been chilling here the whole time. Pun intended.
Oh my god, he's been so quiet.
Yeah.
I forgot he existed. Oh, I'm surprised no one's commented on that yet. All right.
See the
Actually-
world.
Actually, I forgot about him as well, but he'll look like while backtracking a few hours. If you want, you could leave me here, and I can keep watch if anything happens. I mean, if anybody comes down here, I just play dead. I'm kind of curious about this tree.
I mean, honestly, I probably didn't mention it because it would be funnier that way.
All right, fine, then don't leave me. Fine.
All
right, so you still have the head on you.
Yeah.
It's going to cause
Alright.
so much trouble if we go into town.
Well, unless you go into the Empire. Oof. But anyways, makeshift stretchers with your quarterstaff and the spear and the cloth. Yeah, you can absolutely do that. Who is attuned to the augment of weavers?
I am.
Would you like to give me a weaver's check?
Sure.
Utilizing wisdom.
All right.
Okay. With Warwick's instructions, you kind of like don't really feel like it, but you make a stretcher. It's probably not going to be super durable, but it'll stretch.
Yep.
But anyways,
That's pretty decent for a first time, Queeve. Good job.
It's not the first time, I fixed those sails also.
Oh no, I'm talking about making a stretcher. Next time I'll be a bit more hands-on with the help, but so far this one's not bad. It'll do the job.
No, just yeah, fair enough. Just remind you that those balls of cloth were I traded one of those wolf pelts for it, so they're quite expensive.
Well, I mean, cloth's cloth, but this is a person's life worth dealing with.
I'll try not to bleed on it.
Right. Well, you could have red or white. Well, white is probably better, so we can see if he bleeds. Actually, that's probably better.
Yeah, I mean, or red if you don't want the blood to stain it.
Well, just wash it afterwards.
Hey, save your energy, Gallo. All right, you're right now. We're getting you out of here.
Yeah, Gallo, you'll be perfectly fine.
he like pats him on the shoulder, and like Ladine raises her sword the moment he moves.
I feel like this is gonna take us a while to get over, huh?
Probably.
Maybe a little longer than a while. All right, cool,
Oh,
cool.
you think?
Hey,
Also-
I'll take the front, right?
Hey, in case anybody was wondering, I currently don't feel like murdering all of you, just like hurting you. So, progress?
That is progress, but let's
Yeah,
make more progress by getting out of here now.
yeah.
Heads up, Joe, I did use Cure Wounds on Gallo to kind of help out.
That is more hit points than he currently has, but thank you.
Hey, overhealing.
Hey, yeah, it definitely helps. Thank you. So anyways, Eekdig will pick up the front of the stretcher. Who's going to be grabbing the back? Ladine's going to be on the side in case there's healing that's needed. She has a healing spell.
Rourke can take the other side of the stretcher.
Actually, good point. She won't be right beside him. She can be up to 30 feet away. She has a healing spell. Yeah.
Yeah, laugh it up.
I mean, like, that's all she prepared, you know? It's... Ian, how many healing spells do you have?
1.
Exactly.
It's all you needed. As long as they're breathing, you don't need any more healing.
But anywho, you all begin moving back over into one of those side tunnels as you are moving through. Your movement speed is lowered while you are moving like this because you have to wait for the 2 individuals carrying the body because they have to take everything slowly and carefully. Many of his wounds were sewn up physically, and the healing has helped, but they're still at the point where they could rip open with any amount of trauma, movement, slips, anything that happens. Not to the degree that he was 2 days ago, or yesterday, but still enough that you have to be conscientious. Conscientious? That's not a fucking word, you idiot. Okay. So, you all continue traveling.
It is in French. It's a French word.
Conscientious?
Conscientious.
Yeah. Conscious in like in English, in France, it's conscientious.
Oh,
also
see, I'm speaking in cursive, that's all.
Yeah, and also conscientious is an actual word, I think.
Really?
No, it is. Yeah, conscientious.
Shows what I'll believe the people who don't know English as their first language because y'all learned it properly.
True.
True.
And that was not sarcasm. But anyways, you all begin traveling.
Not French. We are the worst in speaking English, man.
Have you
wouldn't
ever
say that.
spoken to a native Texan who's never been inside of a city? We're the worst. But anywho. Actually, it's worse if you go to Louisiana. But anyways. God, no, stop. Don't.
Anyways.
You all keep traveling. The way you are moving is not cautious enough, unfortunately. You're not able to be very quiet because periodically he will just begin coughing as you are all moving. It's not something he can really help right now. There appears to be something harmful in his body, some type of thing that he's just going to have to rest through eventually. But you all manage to get back out where you hear the roaring waterfall that all of you had to walk underneath before. It only took you about another 45 minutes or so of travel.
By the way, Jerry, you said that there was something in it, like kind of like that. Would that help at all? I'm already using it.
It definitely would not hurt. Considering how long his wounds were open, it probably wouldn't hurt.
Okay.
Do you want to try?
Yeah, no, I already did it.
Oh, you did it again? Okay, I didn't notice that part. He
no,
turns... What?
This is the first time I've done it today, is what I'm trying to say. Before was just the example.
Okay, got you. Now I understand. So you do it. After you notice this and you give him that little bit of reassurance and protection, he turns on his side and coughs up something green, yellowy, and not exactly the consistency of mucus. And it just shatters into pieces after he's done. Oh, that's what breathing right feels like. Oh,
That doesn't look good.
oh, it feels great. But yeah, he did have a little poison in him. Good job.
Yeah, Ayn just looks at it and shrugs. Whatever.
I used my time to throw it the opposite way of how it's going.
Fair enough.
Wait, is it your whip? Who did that, Kriv?
I
Kriv, you
telepathically communicate to Sizzlefet.
before you even start, Kill him. He knows too much.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. Whips aren't poisonous usually. I don't think so.
I look up.
Yeah, but snake has.
I look up at this guy for a little bit, and she says no. It's, no, it wasn't her.
Nice save. But we should watch
hey,
him.
there was
Maybe he'll sleep.
There was something similar, like in that vampire's blood. They had like some green clots of something in there as well.
Oh. What? Vampire?
What? He's talking about some things we found deeper in. Lindeen can get you up to speed.
How about we save that until we're resting?
Oh, breathing feels great.
I like breathing.
There. We got you.
That seems to be his first deep breath in probably a few days.
So we keep moving. Yeah.
I don't know if any of you had bronchitis, but that's kind of what it's like when it's gone. Ooh. But anyways,
Yeah.
you're all fast
also
forward.
called COVID.
I don't want to say that online because I don't know if YouTube bans me for it still. We'll find out. Anywho.
You just get an ad about it.
Did you get your vaccination? Anywho.
Hey.
I fucking hate you, Creve. But anywho, you all are standing on the other, on the tunnel side of this massive waterfall.
Alright. Here, Artie, can you get this from me? And Urik's kind of trying to hand off his side of the stretcher to Artie.
Oh, yes, I can get that for you.
And after that, Rurik will use his new shield to kind of help Umbrella hit the guy on the stretcher.
All right, so you guys are.
Waterfall.
I need you to give me a strength save.
I'm just waiting for him to go do that before I use control water to open the waterfall like before.
Right. Give me a strength save, please, Rurik. You stand there with the water pounding down on top of your body aggressively, holding up your shield and grabbing onto the side of the wall. You are, it is heavy, it is pushing, but you got this. You're going to stay here as long as why did it stop?
Good job, Rory. You triggered the secret mechanism.
Really?
Bet. Yeah, you made our travels easier. Thanks.
Hey,
It wasn't my intention, but I'm glad that I was able to help.
Alright, he just kind of stares, kind of just blankly.
God damn it,
Anyways, let's keep moving. Let's find Captain Seashore.
All right.
Let's
So
go.
you now have to maneuver the body down a slope into the water as Ein is parting it, and then up another slope. So
I was going to suggest something.
oh, please.
Sorry to interrupt. Maybe Crave, you could, to save us the trouble, just take the body to the other side of the cliff so that we don't have to be encumbered with it the same way you took me in this White Dragon cave the last time.
Sure. Yeah, I can do that when necessary, I suppose.
I think it will make us win quite some time.
So are you gonna do that, Creve?
Sure.
Okay. You hold on to the guy's arm, and he just like, yep, okay. And teleport?
Yep, dimension door.
Okay. Are you going right on the shoreline, or are you going further towards the other beach? What? Because you got a lot of space.
Yeah, we can see the shoreline specifically from here.
You can see like a tiny section of it right where the stream runs.
Right. Before I do anything, though, I'll turn to the others and say, I mean, if this sort of tears open some wounds or something, I can't do anything for him. But...
Listen, I'm
no.
not sure if we have a huge amount of time to argue with this. I mean, with the Empire scout and everything outside.
Right.
Ladine will just go down the slope. I'll go to the other side in case anything happens. And she just climbs and runs across and climbs back up. Gives you the thumbs up.
All
yeah,
right.
and
then we just pop over to where she is.
All right. So you hold on to his arm, and you have to like lean him up a little bit so when he lands, he doesn't just fall body down on the ground.
Yeah.
Like that would be very bad. You blink blink over there, and can you give me a strength save?
Uh-oh.
His
Or
entire
you're good
weight
at these.
has to lean onto you immediately. He can't hold himself up.
16.
Okay, as soon as you feel it, you just like kind of buckle down, like squatting a little bit and hold him, and Ladine like hurries over towards you and like puts his arm over her neck. Okay, are you okay? Are you bleeding? And she starts like patting around all of him.
No, I'm completely fine.
Thank you for helping. I am very appreciative for your
You're
assistance,
welcome.
and I value you and your work that you do for us.
Jeez,
Do you
my
feel
turn,
accomplished now?
I just smile at her and doesn't say anything.
Positive reinsurance. You're so immune to it. But anyways, medicine check on her behalf. Okay. All right. Yep. He's not broken. He's not broken. She shouts out to all of you.
That's good. We're on
Thumbs
our
up.
way.
and just casually walk there like taking a stroll.
We're still power walking now. Get to the patient, help out with the stretcher.
Alrighty. So, all of you one by one move through the water and then back up the other side. Ein, with your passive, there is a little bit of blood coming from right underneath his stomach on the left-hand side.
Oh, Rurik. At the left hand side. You should adjust the
see it.
bandages there.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck! Go for it.
Rurik will. Yeah, he'll help adjust the bandages, but he's using lay on hands. Let's say 5 points.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's enough. He goes, oh, is that why I was getting lightheaded? Fresh air. And he just starts openly weeping at this point, looking up at the sky, which is just on the dusk portion of it. Hey guys, we survived.
Listen, don't cry or I'm gonna cry.
Fuck you. I don't like toxic masculinity. Just cry, man. Eekdate goes over and goes, Eekdate goes over and goes, yeah, man, if I was capable of crying, I'd do it.
I just imagine Igdig goes over to the water, splashes it on his face to try to cry.
do that ugly cry impression.
Just stares in Dragonborn.
But anyways, you all look around for a little bit and roll me perception checks, each of you. Okay. Arite, you are the only person who sees the very tip of the main mast of Captain Seashore's vessel. It's kind of tucked away down the stream a little bit around a bend and seems to be very well hidden from anybody's point of view.
I will point this out to everyone. Look, it's a seashore sea ship.
Oh, I
You
see
earned
now.
it.
That was well hidden.
What is he doing on a river? If it's a sea ship.
Sometimes it can be a river ship as well.
Well, wait, let's debate this when we're actually on it. Come on, we have a wounded man here.
Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, this is great. And Iktig just takes. Well, no, he's still holding the thing, so he's just walking.
Yeah, Burkus has the other side again. He's helping.
So, you all have to climb over a couple of smaller cliffs, not very bad or tedious at all. And they're short enough that you can even just have one person go to the other side and hand it off to one person over there. Somebody runs around to the other side, moves forward, grabs the other side. Like there, you can maneuver around this easy enough. It's not swimming through a very large pond with no water. And as you all start getting closer, you see the ballista cocks in your guys' direction.
It's us.
Who?
Did we? Quick question, Jared. Did we? I think I may have missed it. Did we have a challenge word kind of thing, or is this just?
No. He's just
Marco.
Oh, come on, man. It's getting.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm half fucking blind, alright?
It's
Come on.
fine. That's why I decided to do the stupid thing first.
Yeah, he knows Ein's voice. He doesn't know all of you well enough yet to know your voices. Ein, yeah. So you all come over and goes,
So we got a couple of extra passengers, guessing.
Yeah, we encountered some other adventurers while in there, and one of them's gravely injured. Well, we're gonna bring him below deck if that's all right, so he can rest up.
Yeah, feel free. First off, though,
he holds up his large crossbow at Iktig.
none of y'all are Empire, right?
No, we're not. We're from Marquette.
Marquette. Ain't been there a while. All right, come on board.
Wait, dig?
Yeah.
Didn't you guys tell us that you were from Tal'Dorei?
Hey, you may want to stop talking.
Well, yeah,
Why
many
don't we
of
start
us are.
talking after we get him onto the vessel. Come on.
Yeah. Well, I'll walk and talk. Many of us were from Tal'Dorei. We joined the shits in Tal'Dorei, but I'm from Marquette. You know. I am also from Marquette. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that. I'm from Tal'Dorei, if that helps. Ow.
Hey, save your strength. Save your strength. Come on.
Yeah. Sorry if there was any confusion. My bad. But anyways, you all get onto the vessel, bring him below deck, and set up a nice little cot for him. Actually, on a ship, would it be better to have him on a cot or on a hammock? Yeah.
I think in this case, a hammock might be better.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on how rough the water is, but yeah, in this case, a hammock would probably work.
The waters get kind of rough, so probably hammock. Okay, cool. So one of you has to give him your hammock.
So what's the plan here, guys? I look to Lindeen and Iktig and also the rest of the group, I suppose.
Oh yeah.
Are you guys going to come with us? Because we're not going that way. Or is it that way? No, that way? We're not going to the Empire. Right. So, we're going to Jorhath. Aren't we? I think we are, yes.
Ladine looks at you all. Would you mind if we just come with you and let him heal up before making that decision?
Yeah, that sounds like a better choice.
Given the current politics in the Empire, being from Tal'Dorei, you probably want to come with us.
Right.
We went here.
Yeah, from what we heard, apparently Tal'Dorei and the Empire are at war.
Oh, wait, that escalated already?
Yeah, I'm
Apparently.
not entirely sure what happened, but
Ah.
knowing some things, it was probably our fault. Not gonna lie.
Power?
As in, like, the Empire side.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sure. Let's go to rest up and then make our decision when I know what the fuck is going on here.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
Okay.
It had something to do with the Wuyan gates. That's all I know, though.
Oh yeah, those were shut down. We weren't able to pass through. Yeah. Anywho.
Yeah, so, I guess now we take off. All able-bodied people except one of y'all medic types. Up top, we're gonna make double time. There's been more sightings of Empire incursion in this location, and I want to get the fuck out of here.
All right, well, let's be on our way.
Also,
Alright.
just to compound the hammock and cot thing earlier, because I was muted, I didn't get to see it in time.
Oh,
The hammock
worries.
would end up just worsening his posture and just exaggerate the bleeding.
Would it? I mean,
Yeah,
we
because-
don't know anything about actual medical stuff, so
I mean, I would.
You out of character do?
No, out of character is because my family works at a hospital and a doctor and whatnot.
I suppose.
wait, so a hammock on a rocking boat is better than a flat surface on a rocking boat.
I mean, the hammock make his body curves like that because his injury comes from the hook and the bleeding and whatnot. The posture would make it like him more likely to end
Oh,
up opening
because you're like
wounds.
kind of stuck leaning
Yeah.
forward like that.
Leaning
Okay, that
forward
makes
and the
sense.
thing is wrapping around you and just
Alright.
curving your body weakly. That's
That's
why in the piracy times there's a secured cot that's nailed down on the boat just for certain situations like this.
Oh, well then they probably have that. See, the more you know, everybody.
Yeah, Seashore's an able sailor. He'd have that kind of thing. He'd have that thing.
Yeah, just gotta move my booze rack off it.
Yeah, I'll help out.
Yeah. Hey, person who's kind of dying. Want some Sean?
Oh yeah.
Go, go,
well,
go. Yeah, that's right.
Let's,
Hey, if
let-
it's
let-
still within the hour, he does have the advantage on the poison save against being drunk.
That's not the issue here. He just drank pure fucking moonshine made in the backwaters of Jorhas. That's the problem. That does not taste like something you should put in your body, but it gets the job done.
All right, man. You should take some
Alright.
take some sleep, and I will cast sleep on it so you can rest.
Yeah, and I think that. But anyways, who is going to be tending to him, and who's going to be helping moving?
Rurik's helping moving and doing manual labor stuff.
yeah, me too. Also, I'd like to take the one of the rubies we found, the less valuable one.
Uh-huh.
If anyone, the one for 1,000 gold pieces. Unless anyone protests, I'm not going to use it up or anything.
You just, you need some bling.
Yeah, I have a spell that relies on a ruby.
Do any of you contest?
If it doesn't
Nope.
consume the ruby, I have no problem with it.
No, it doesn't consume it, so.
I mean,
Just
if
need
it's
it.
a spell component, I have no protests
Awesome.
Alright.
because I am already hogging the 600 gold for it.
So
Um,
edit it. You edit it, Ilvorn, and add it to your character sheet. Cool. Nobody else edit it right now.
Oh, By
Awesome,
the way,
so-
Jero, I don't know if Captain Seashore has barrels of clean water already, but one thing that Rurik will do now that he gained proficiency in that one in brewer's supplies, and it's from Xanathar's. On long rest, as part of a long rest, I can purify up to 6 gallons of water or 1 gallon as part of a short rest. So he basically gets like a barrel of water to put near Gallo, to have clean water available.
Fantastic. Yeah, there's a handful of the barrels that were emptied out based off of your guys' travel. He still had some extra, but you being able to take the river water and purifying it just in case there's anything is definitely going to be beneficial. Cool. So anyways, you all begin traveling. All of you other than who is going to be the Healy person that stays down there with him?
Probably Ein or
Rorik.
Lindeen.
Yeah, let's go with Ladine. I mean,
Lidine, yeah.
sure. The only other person
Yeah,
on the
Ein-
ship who knows how to be
Ein
on
is-
ships.
Ein is practically indifferent towards treating him since he's reading, he's alive, so whatever.
Damn that American healthcare system. Anyways,
Hey.
you all go up on top and begin helping out Captain Seashore as you are all... Ooh, ow. Don't kick that. Don't kick that. Cool. As you are all helping him to take off and start heading outwards. Rowers, roll me athletics checks. Whoever's going to be keeping watch, roll me a perception check. And the captain is doing the captain's duties of making sure you don't run into any rocks.
I guess we have Eekdig also helping the.
Oh yeah,
What?
I can roll his.
What check do I make for the guy that produces wind?
Oh, you just make everybody move faster.
Yeah, it just be the blue dryer of the winds.
Mm-hmm. So, Makit, you find out very quickly that between Warwick, Arite, Creve, and Eekdig, your rowing is more stationary. You are trying to make sure that you guys don't go too close to either of the edges, as they're trying to make sure they go fast. And they are, in fact, going fast. With the assistance of the wind, Captain Seashore is stuck going, whoa, holy shit, okay, all right, well, I wasn't expecting to go this fast. Holy shit, this is, okay, cool. All right, this is going to take a little bit. Everybody hold on. As he is barely able to maintain your guys' movement. Because your speed does not match his ability to react very well. But just barely. Eekdig rolled very high. He's drunk, if you can't tell. But yeah, you all successfully sail for a few hours, and as you do so, you eventually get down towards the Gehem Basin. And let me just roll this right quick, see if anything is still there. Arite.
We?
Oh no.
You hear a very deep grumble while you're resting beneath this deck.
Oh god, not the dragon turtle.
In Draconic. 5 days.
Until what? Speaking in Draconic.
It gave you a week.
I sent a message. There's a message. I sent it.
5 days. I can smell you.
I'm aware you can.
Wait, where is already hearing this?
When he's trying to go to sleep down below deck. It sounds like a grumble coming from inside of the ship. But
God, I just imagine already like turns over. It's like I can't hear you. He looks out the small little porthole thing, and there's
Just
this
an
giant eye. Yeah, I can see you.
alrighty. Roll me a charisma save.
I think I need to roll a charisma save in real life.
Quick question: is Aride sleeping near Rorik?
How would you guys have taken shifts? Warwick seems to always be the guy who volunteers to go last to set up breakfast, which means yes. So you get an additional +4.
So 14.
Okay. You're not going to get any sleep tonight, alrighty. Just sitting there, listening to the water, wondering if it's still nearby. Yeah,
I
you need
guess
to get off the
secondary
water
question.
soon.
Second question, is Rourke asleep when this is happening, or is it just
Yeah, because when you're down here trying to sleep
Okay.
before rotating shifts, you're sleeping hard.
okay? So I can't help out already any more than that. All right.
Yeah, I feel like a righty's just gonna like bunch a blanket up and just like hold it around his like arms, just kind of like oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck.
Curl up next to Rourke, and Rourke's just like, oh, it's all right, son. Yeah, it's all right. You're safe now. Come on.
Oh,
But
God.
anyways,
For no reason specifically, but the same night, because I want to see the interaction. I would like to sneak close to Crave.
yeah.
Just wake him up a slight too little and cast Phantasmal Force on him.
Hey, you have to consent to PvP before you decide
It's-
to do
it's
anything
not-
such as that. No, you have to consent, so ask him
Okay.
out of character if that is okay.
It's not PvP.
It's PvP because you are interacting with his character in a manner that is not his consent. You have to consent
Okay.
beforehand. Go ahead and do that.
All right. Would you agree, Crave, to have a little joke with Illusion? It won't
little
be
what?
harmful. It's
A
a joke. It won't be
It's a
harmful in
prank.
any
Yeah,
way.
sure enough.
All right.
I would like to
But
cast
in the
Phantasmal
future,
Force.
establish this well beforehand.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would like to
Some
cast
people really
Phantasmal
hate that
Force
shit.
on Crave and make appear just on top of him while he sleep some kind of very nice lady, like the kind of lady Crave loves.
A lady, okay?
that would start whispering some stuff at his ears, and so I would like to start. If you want to make a save, please do it. And
Intelligence, right?
yeah, intelligence save
Right.
with disadvantage because Arcane Trickster.
Yep. Disadvantage 13.
Oh.
Okay.
I'll use
Dark one.
One's own luck.
You can use
10.
Dark One's own luck on this.
Yep.
Yeah, why not? We're traveling. 17.
Crap.
Okay.
It's more than my ADC.
You feel an intrusion into your mind, and instinctually you just go, I'm already fantasizing about that. And what was that?
I just wave at the illusion.
That's the sad thing, though, is with Phantasmal Force, you would have like actually felt as if the illusion.
Yeah, that's heading into the realm of perversion that we would do off stream if you wished in your own time.
I mean, it already went into the realm of perversion when Kree got involved.
Not that far. Not that far. We're not role playing. Okay, we're role
You
playing.
were role playing,
Just-
but not role playing.
Yeah. Anywho, Kree, if you look around for a moment and you're not quite sure, but you could be.
Probably no. Keith, he's the wizard, but nah, he's not that type. Arita has that echo thing, but that looks different.
You see Arite rocking back and forth in his bed.
Little, let's go, lady. Paper and
Uh,
everything.
I haven't seen her make any illusions. Not Rurik either.
Eekdig farts in his sleep.
Definitely not that guy. He's a butthole. Lindeen, she doesn't like me, I think. But I say out loud, "Oh, I guess I have no idea who could have done that," and I go back to sleep.
What? Who did what? No one did anything.
No, that's what I said. Good night.
But anyways,
This is what I wanted to happen.
So, during the night, Arite, you were stuck there, eyes wide open, wondering what the fuck you did to deserve this type of treatment from a dragon, and then you hear another message in your head. So, what were you researching?
I don't know right now. Dragon turtle hunting me. Scared. Help me. 5 days. Zarthus. Meet. I think I have what, 4 more words?
9.
9? Okay.
It's 25. This is up to 10.
Oh,
Or this is up to 20.
Vilsrequith. Estate.
Oh, estate. You have...
That many more words, okay. I sent you 3 days from now. Help.
Alrighty, noted. Anywho, morning rolls around. Everybody's stretching and feeling better. Shit, what was his name? Grotto was his name? It's Eekdig, Ladine, and Grotto. Gallo? Oh, Gallo. Yeah. Gallo, at the beginning of the day, with the assistance of Ladine, kind of like stands up while holding on to a support staff. And you hear his entire spine just cracks all the way up. Oh, good. And then he just sits back down.
Guys? I have a request.
No, I'm not allowing you near any bugs.
I need to go to Zarthus. That dragon turtle is hunting me. And I would much rather not be killed by a giant turtle dragon.
Sure, it's gonna come after you and not the city, though? Because I believe, if I remember correctly, Ian contacted your mother about the situation.
I told it that, and all it said was 5 days. So I feel like I'm being held personally responsible for the death of the Dragonborn. As such, I believe I should go back to Zarthus to oversee that. Otherwise, I could get eaten by, again, a giant turtle dragon. Dragon turtle? Dragon that is a turtle, but also a turtle that is a dragon.
You look at him, and his eyes are heavy.
Are you
I
alright?
guess I should have a level of exhaustion, don't I?
Yes, you do.
Add the... And Rurik does help make breakfast for his inspiring leader stuff. So
Rations.
13 temp, including for the patient as well.
Thanks.
It's alright. Hey, don't worry. Buster here will help. You can pet him wherever you like.
I can be your emotional support dog.
That just Buster just spoke.
Yes, I do that.
I need somebody
He's a
else
good
to
boy.
confirm. I need
He's a
somebody
good
else
boy.
to confirm they can hear the dog speaking, please.
No, what are you hallucinating about, man?
And he starts
I'm
freaking out.
Fine.
It's all fun and games, but he's injured and he needs to rest, and you're freaking him out.
It's fine. The adrenaline makes it hurt less.
No, but the shock will maybe reopen. Up there it is. And like
Nosebleed.
3 points will lay on hands. I guess.
Bing.
Yep.
So
Don't
the dog.
don't do anything to stress him out, Nine. He still
So
needs to recover.
the dog is speaking. Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah. Okay.
he
Okay.
was sent here by the will of the crystal dragon.
I'd like to note that no one will recover if the dragon eats the ship.
What?
That's a good point.
Alrighty. Bedside manners.
And for the record, the dragon only wants to eat you.
Do you not
Here.
think it would eat? like,
Alrighty, here,
rounds
come on.
inside?
And Rurik will take Alrighty up top and stuff and just sit him down, like on, I don't know, wherever there's two seats that he can just kind of have a face to face.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's a couple of barrels off on the side.
Alrighty. Is everything alright with you?
The
I know
dragon.
you're scared about this dragon turtle business, but I need you to calm down for a second, alright?
Look, it spoke to me last night. It wants my head. I have 5 days to get back to Zarthus and come back with whatever the fuck we want.
Jer, can I do an insight check? Not on Alrighty, but on the, like, basically the demeanor that the dragon turtle's acting like? Is it like, is Alrighty the target in this, or is Zorseth Kittrell and like he's treating Alrighty as the messenger kind of thing?
Go ahead and roll.
Oh, that's
11.
Buster's.
Well, it's you. Would you just use
that's true.
Buster as your label?
That's true.
So, how do I put this? She mad. She real mad. Like, beyond pissed off mad. You can't properly discern the attention of this aggression because she mad. It might just be in general.
It's one of those things where Alrighty has to like keep looking back and forth, and then he's like, and then after that, I told her, bitch.
Yeah,
I
and
think-
then he gets eaten by a dragon turtle.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I understand you're scared. But I need you to understand this. Is I will not let that creature hurt you to the best of my abilities.
Rorik, at least drop me off close to where I can walk off by Zarthus.
I think you need some rest.
No, I don't.
Alrighty.
What do you think prevented me from getting rest?
Your fear.
No, it was the dragon turtle, which caused said fear. Ergo, the real reason is the dragon turtle, which I must fix. That's a wisdom charisma save, okay?
Oh fuck.
A one.
Yep.
my bad.
+4, yeah, that passes.
Actually, you can
All right.
decide not to give the aura, right?
I mean, I can, but Rurik would keep the aura up, always for his friends.
Quick, keep casting it.
I only have a plus.
I can't. I can't. I used my first one to bring Buster back.
Oh no. Oh, I'm so sorry. Was that an inconvenience to you?
No, it was worth it.
Alrighty, so. Was there anything else you all want to do during the day? During the next few days? If you remember, getting back over towards Shares takes you 5 total days.
If there's a free day, give me a sec. Let me check this thing first.
Commune with nature. Is there anything that could bitch slap that dragon turtle?
yeah,
Basically, yeah, I was thinking about doing that. Yeah.
I heard there was
I
a
mean-
3-headed dragon chimera thing in the valley.
Because at the very least, a righty's gonna ask to be dropped off at Zarthus or walking, or at least a day's walk or day and a half walk from Zarthus.
So you guys at closest get here.
Oh yeah, so that's a very long walk.
A very long walk. Where if you go all the way to Shares, it's actually technically faster to move with them back through here. There is
It's actually
physically no way for you to make it back in 5 days.
Ein, can I borrow that message spell thing you do, the point and telepathy thing?
How much is a per word for every telegram? Nah,
Just a
just kidding.
reminder. Sending,
Yeah.
you don't need a point and stuff. Message is you point for something.
Yeah.
I think within 100.
I know, but a righty doesn't know the difference.
Yeah, righty doesn't know that. But yeah,
Okay.
she'll just tell you to write it down so she can just tell them what it is. But yeah, one day I'll probably take a day to make like a quick holy water, and the next day I'll do the commune.
Okay. So, go ahead. Oh, wait. That evening, Creve, stealth check. Okay. What is it while people are sleeping? -5?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'll use Dark One's own luck on this as well.
17. All right, that beats it. Do. You get up to the top of the ship. Right now, we'll say it is Ladine's and Ikdig's watch.
Right.
She refuses to let him be awake when she's not.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go on the opposite side of the deck.
Mhm.
I imagine there's like a captain's cabin on top. I can do it behind that or something.
Yeah. I mean, on top of it, but yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it there.
What are you doing?
Okay. So no metagaming.
Yup.
I'll pull out the ruby, and I'll start marking down some, like a small symbol on, well, rather a large symbol, resembling something like a pentagram on the deck, just with some chalk or something. And I'll do the incantation to summon a succubus.
Okay. And which spell is this again?
Infernal
Summon. Oh. Can you roll that in chat for me, please? Because it's been a very long time since I had a group actually summon a succubus.
Calling. Yeah.
And I assume affiliation with your patron?
Yeah.
Okay. Because you can choose the affiliation.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Utter a dark incantation. You summon a devil from the 9 hells. You choose the devil's type, which must be one of a CR 6 or lower. Succubus are 6 or lower, correct?
I thought
Yeah, I
succubus
think they're
were.
4.
I mean, I don't know if it's different with your stuff, Joe, but aren't they demons, not devils?
I think in
they are
5th edition they're
fiend.
neither. Yeah.
They're fiend.
They are
but
fiend. They fill either category based off of the succubus individually.
Okay.
Yeah. So there are ones on both ends of the spectrum, which they are CR4, so you can totally do that. The devil is unfriendly towards you and your companions. Roll initiative for the devil, which has its own turns. It is under the dungeon master's control and acts according to the nature of that, which might result in the attack. Where's the part of where this isn't gonna, fuck everybody?
No, I'm trying to do a persuasion check on it first. So that's it's part of the spell basically.
Yeah, the only other
Okay.
thing is usually there's a magic circle, which is a spell to help with this sort of thing. But
Yeah. All right. So you're just trying to pure persuasion this. Okay.
Yeah.
As you summon the creature, you watch as, or not. Well, you watch, and the other two on the ship watch as a blazing inferno shoots off of the top of this captain's house. And then I said, no, it's your turn to go to...
Hello. Sorry, I'm just I just wanted to speak to one of your kind. I would like your assistance with something, and I'm sure we can work out a deal.
Persuasion.
All right, come on, roll high. Ooh.
23. She eyes you up and down and... What is it that you want to make a deal about?
Well, you see, I am speaking in infernal to her, of course, and I am well, I serve my father, I guess. I'm also a direct descendant of Glacia. You know her, maybe? She's my grandmother, and well, you see, I'm trying to find my place a little bit, I suppose. But right now, you see, one of my companions tried to pull a prank on me last night, and I'm wanting to prank him back, as it were. And I described her with the spell he casted, all that. And so if you would like to maybe go down there and sneak up on him and return the favor, as it were.
So, you're offering me what exactly? Your lineage is, well, reason enough for me not to kill you without just reason. However, a just reason would be you don't offer me anything good.
Well, I have this this vial here. It contains something called a vampire's blood. It should be quite valuable. Maybe I'm willing to give you that in exchange, and maybe we could make a rapport for you know, future dealings and make a friendship, as it were.
Let me read a little bit of information on the succubus real quick. Doubles demons, light highs, above, beautiful. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Sure. Roll me a persuasion at advantage.
Ooh. 24.
1 year. I want 1 year here.
Okay. Well,
Will you do that?
I'm sure we can work that out.
Well, I would need a piece of your blood to do it. If I partake in the essence of a creature who can walk between realms, if I take enough of it, that should give me a year.
Right. Yes, I suppose maybe we can do something like that, and I can call on you for services.
So long as we can have more welcoming deals, of course. So, you give me 1 pint of your blood and that vampire's venom. Blood. Whichever.
Yes, blood.
And I will, let's say, use my powers and wiles against the one that tried tricking you.
Right. I will point out that I don't want him harmed or killed or anything like that. Just mess with him, you know. And I'm sure you can think of many
that wouldn't be a
deliciously
problem at
devious
all.
ways of, you know.
Very well. Do we have a deal?
Sure. A deal.
She sticks her hand out and very beyond soft caress of your hand. Hey, Sensei, thanks for the subscription. It is the most gentle of touches that it's almost exhilarating when she does this. And you have made an infernal pact. She then pulls out a dagger and pulls out a jar. 1 pint.
Sure.
So if I know this calculation correctly, each pint is supposed to be 3d6. Okay, 13 points of necrotic damage.
All right.
Enough to make you feel a little lightheaded, but not any worse than that.
It takes away one of my normal hit points.
Ah, wonderful. Well then. She looks past you at Ladine, who's holding her sword out at her, and Ikdig, who's just like drooling openly.
Just calm down. It's just to make fun with friends.
Hello, everybody. You may call me Cherry.
Cherry.
She
the
speaks
fruit?
in common now. Oh, all of y'all are asleep. But yeah, like the fruit. A cherry boy. But anywho. Well, I just need to drink this, and I will do my job, let's say, tonight. Thank you so much for this glorious opportunity. And she chugs your blood completely, tosses the jar into the water, takes the vampire stuff, and just puts it into, somehow, her corset. Well then, sleep well. Her wings, and she ascends up into the sky. Kayo! Are you ready, Kaya?
I must just say that the prank was supposed to be like to make Creve think about stuff, not just prank him. But ready.
You're ready? All right. You're the one who consented to this, you know?
Although, given that we are sleeping and stuff, Kyle would have the Rurik aura bonus for saving throws.
Oh,
that
he's straight up immune.
Kale?
Yeah. She reappears in front of you, Creve. You didn't tell me he was an elf.
I'm not immune. I have advantage.
No, you're immune to anything that causes you to have a dream-like state, like she was going to do. She was going to use dream on you. Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, I suppose I forgot to mention. I didn't think it was that relevant, but
This is going to take more premeditation. I'm
well,
going to have to physically do that now,
Well, I
which
mean,
changes everything.
that's
So.
entirely up to you. I mean,
Do you want me to make him fall in love with me?
sure.
You.
And then I'll die before his eyes.
Well, maybe not something quite so. But well, I leave it up to you how you want to prank him, I suppose.
Are you telling me how to do my job?
No, exactly. I'm saying you're the expert here.
I am. She looks at
What?
Ladine and Ikdig. Why don't the both of you forget that you've ever seen me? I can't. Mortals. She says in Infernal.
Yes, I know. But I mean, if you could maybe teach me some tricks once in a while, that would be fun. Could be fun for both of us, maybe. I put on a winning smile.
Let me figure out how I'm going to do this.
Right.
So he is a pallid. By the sounds of it, he's from Jorhas. We don't have many contacts in Jorhas, actually. She snaps her fingers, and she appears like a very, very dark drow woman that has a very long, flowing white gown connected to her, and her hair seems to have, to you, a unique aspect to it, but from what you've seen from traveling through Jorhas, pretty fucking popular, but like way more well put together.
Mm-hmm.
But first, we need to find out if he's into guys or not. Figure that out for me, and then let me know. She flies up without wings.
Let's see you.
Yeah, she'll have to premeditate this. This is going to take a little while.
Yeah. Look at Lindeen and Iktig, and it's all in good fun, you know. Don't say anything because I'm pranking Kale. He tried to prank me, so it's I'm returning the favor. Also, you owe me and the rest of my group for, you know, saving your lives and all that. So.
Yeah. So you can just do that? Can I talk to one next time? I just want to get to know them.
Well, if you're a good boy, maybe.
Okay.
Ladine looks at you. Well, not all fiends are evil, so next time, can I talk to them as well?
Oh my god.
She made it very clear which team she's on from the get-go.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I forgot about that, but yeah, that's true.
And clerics are the horniest class in all of D&D. They just hide it better.
Yeah.
Why do you think I love thunder so much?
Oh my god.
I hate myself for that joke, so there we go.
Should
Nailed
be
it.
ashamed.
Yeah, I feel terrible about that one.
I
But
premeditated
anywho.
it well enough.
Yeah. So now there is a fiend in Exandria for 1 year who
That once
has to
Kale-
fuck. Well, that has to fuck with Kale.
Literally, or you know.
Has to fuck with him some way. Proportionate response? Nah. I mean, you're following, you know, the Viking era code of conduct. You step on my foot, I break your fucking leg. You know, it's kind of similar.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
So
I
anyway,
just wanted you to have a good time, man.
And I want you to have a good time as well.
and then have it ripped from you.
You summoned a succubus,
Hey,
man.
Major, am I gonna be able to get that thing? That one?
Next day, actually, that'll be where we end up. Next day, you wanted to talk to who?
Kale. It was probably during watch, just kind of a private one-on-one sort of deal.
Yeah, early morning watch. There you go. So the two.
So, would you join me for some tea?
Yeah, let's just keep our eye open. Supposed to keep watch.
No, of course. We don't want the whole ship to be surprised by something. Yeah. I figured now is probably a good time that we have the talk we mentioned back in Zozeth Kittrell. As you know, I am from the Empire. I've told you this. We've gone over it. And I just wanted you to kind of get your thoughts on this as well, and well, maybe give advice if you'd listen to it, or at least, try.
I thought. I am ready to trust you as a person. But I won't trust someone who still calls the Empire his place. When you said our fault earlier on, speaking about you and your country, this is what refrained my trust for you.
Well, let me ask you this. If you had to leave Jorhas and travel somewhere else, you'd still refer to your homeland as your place, correct?
And I wouldn't expect any enemies of my own place to trust me.
Well, that's fair. There's a long history of distrust, of violence between our people, and well, I'm just one man. I can't change it. Not on my own. I will die trying. Don't get me wrong, but I know that realistically, I'm just a drop in the pool. That being said, something
Yeah,
I see
but
when I look at you is, and how you say that too, is I see you're young like I was, and you have that same sort of mentality like I did. And I know you laugh because you are literally older than I am in years. But in regards to experiences, in regards to lifespan, I've got you beat, Kale, whether you like it or not. Let me ask you this: you're well educated, you're a smart young man. You've gotten an education, but have you fallen in love? Have you met the woman of your life, had children, seen your grandchildren, gone to war, seen friends drink with them, live and die? Have you gone through all those sort of experiences?
Kale's face turns black. He scratches his hand very strongly.
I figure that you at least have likely felt the latter. I meant to ask earlier, is your hand okay too?
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
He asked,
I was
"Is your
sorry.
hand
Sorry.
okay too?"
Okay.
I noticed that it had the same feel of it as the one on Contier.
How did you? What fear? What? How?
It's that sort of feeling that I get from my faith in the crystal dragon, that like whatever those wounds that Contier had on him, that you bear yourself on your hand. And well, given from what I heard about the entity that causes those wounds, that had to have been a very harsh experience.
I start strapping out the bandage I have on my left hand. And you see that on the hand and starting to go up on the forearm, there is a gasping, open, blackish, bleeding wound that just doesn't stop bleeding. Yup. That's the reason I know I hoped she could do something about it. And well, obviously not. And this is also a reminder. The reason why I don't want any of you to take any risk that we can afford not to take. You asked me if I've been in love, if I had friends and if I had experiences. Well, I did. And I lost them the same day I got this.
I'm sorry to bring up old wounds, and may I? And we're kind of hold out his hand because he wants to take a closer look at your hand.
Old wounds, still pretty open one.
Warwick, you see.
At least. Sorry, Rick wants to try it, and he knows it probably won't work, but he wants to try it to see if it may help at all.
Give me a charisma check.
Check. Oh snap!
And what creature type are you targeting?
I was going. What was that creature? It was undead, I think, right? The ghosty thing.
Quite possibly.
I have to go back on my notes and try to find it now. Damn it.
Ein described it relatively
Voided
undead.
soul. Yeah, voided soul. It's undead. Mostly.
So, Kyle, for the first time in 5 years, the wound on your hand closes. And it stays like that. And you just look at your own hand, finally seeing the palm of it. You never realize how much you miss seeing just a part of your body until it's just not there. Warwick, you felt an incredibly powerful entity staving off your spell from interacting with him. However, for that moment, you were stronger than it, as if it wasn't really prepared to fight back. As if it knew Kyle has not been fighting back against it for an incredibly long time.
What did you do?
Hey.
What?
I wanted to try to show you that despite how deep wounds can be, wounds do heal eventually. It's whatever the thing that caused this is powerful. It will. I do not know just how long this protection will remain on you, but it will remain for the duration. And I know that you don't trust me because I hail from the Empire. You have every right not to trust me from what I've done, from what the Empire has done and still does do. Sorry if that was weirdly grammatic. noise.
You're good. You're
But
good.
but while I still consider the Empire my homeland, I no longer fight for the concept of the Empire, or at least I found the sort of fights that I'm looking for. I don't fight for what the government believes. I fight for people, the people I want to protect, not just restricted to the Empire either, but to my friends and to everyone here. That being said, as goddamn it, as you can tell by even just looking at me, I probably got maybe a year at best before something kills me or I die from old age. What I wanted to kind of try to bring across to you too is you're still young, and while you have gone through some harsh experiences, you still have a full life to live. And I would advise that you don't waste it on prejudices. I'm not saying look past it. I'm not saying don't be cautious, but I'm saying try to find that spot to trust someone, even if they're from a different area of the world. One that is particularly untrustworthy. Give them those sort of second chances. The other thing too is, as I said, if I don't make it, can you take care of Ariete? In my place, he's young. He's scared right now too. He fears that dragon turtle we encountered, and I can only do so much.
Sure, if I'm the best person in pep talk and responsibilities. Sure.
Thank you.
If ever everything needs us.
I'm sorry if this is a burden to place on you too. It's
why is it your burden to bear? You're a grown man.
I'm very grown, and I've done things that hurt people, not just from fighting, but for those close to me. Well, if I'm being honest, Alrighty, he reminds me a lot of my son. And I don't want to make the same mistake of not saying and not doing what I should have before I lost him. If there's one thing I've learned, it's to learn from your mistakes. And it's a harsh lesson, but one that some people don't learn.
I can't agree more with that. And still, I'm still trying to open doors that I shouldn't even touch.
Well, that's who you are. You're brave, you're curious, you're inquisitive. You have to be if you're in the line of work you chose, which is archaeology, if I am understanding it correctly. You delve into places that no one's touched for centuries, places that are trapped and hold great risk and great reward.
Yeah, that's my dad's path. Hey, you're and thanks for simply being you. That's
Well, I could say the same thing, Hale. That being said, I would also say, watch out for Creve. I think he's well-meaning, but I don't know. He seems like the type that would take something too far. I don't know. Something just gives me that feeling. I might just be, I might just be overthinking it. But I knew a fella like him. One time, he, one time my buddy pranked that person with a stripper and stuff, and then broke his heart. And then the next day well, let's just say that the manure in the stables was clear for a whole week after that, but our buddy never smelt the same way.
So on that chipper note, the spell ends, Kyle, and you watch as the wound regrows on your hand.
Is it any painful?
As it grows, it's painful, but you've grown used to the pain, as any good, edgy rogue would.
I know,
Sorry,
edgy man.
I had to. I had to. Just the one little. I haven't said anything until now.
Kale, you're a drow. You're dressed in dark colors. You have a dagger that's really spiky and stuff.
Yeah, but
That's
I mean,
right.
Kyle is the last definition of edgy.
No, I know what you
have a
mean,
rat.
I
Your
know,
main
but I'm just
weapon is a rat.
basing it off your picture.
That's like saying
Yeah.
wizard was edgy.
It was on
Hey,
appearance.
just because his spell book was.
But
fake.
anyways, you all look up and continue keeping your watches and continue going on your trip back over towards Shares. We'll find out probably, but more than likely Shares. And we will see you all next time. Players, thank you very much for playing. Viewers, thank you for watching. Hope you all had a fantastic time, and we will see you around. Take care.